I'm super excited to introduce you guys to him.
Hey Gabe, I got good news and bad news.
So got good news and bad news. Because we gotta finish it today. Let's get it. Brand new year, but same old business. Once again, my name is Chris Wolfe, owner operator of True North Pressure Washing. Today, very jam-packed schedule. The big point is we're hiring somebody. A lot of people that I know that are in business, myself included, always ask the question, how do you know when it's a good time to hire? What I share with you guys today is a framework that I used, so it's not just theory, I practiced it to the point that in day 88 inside my business, I've been able to not only afford to hire somebody, but it's gonna be able to be a framework that allows me to just keep duplicating that so I can keep adding more employees, and with more employees, more leverage. More leverage, more production. I call it the 4L framework. The 4L framework works off of liquidity, leads, labor, leadership. Why don't we go through today's journey and then you guys get to see that whole experience and hopefully relate to it. Let's get into it. That's good freaking coffee. Let's go. Driving right now to go pick up our brand new employee. I understand that not every business is ready for that next stage to hire. Fix your point of constraint of leads before you get into hiring. I guess that's pretty much what I'm summarizing here. Anyways, who is this individual that I'm just about to go and pick up? When I was back on the mainland, building out my pressure washing business there. He was actually my first hire there. I'm super excited to introduce you guys to him because he is someone that I've mentored quite closely over the last year. For him to now be a part of this journey where he is now no longer someone I need to mentor as much, but rather he can mentor others, is quite beautiful, is humbling. It's humbling because I know for a fact he could make just as much money, if not more, by just breaking off and starting his own business and just doing that. I feel like I've taught him enough for him to be able to do that, but yet he chose to come back with me. Yeah, we're gonna pick him up in a couple seconds here. And there he is. Boom.
Going?
Pretty good, man. You excited for the day?
Always, always.
Cool, let's get it, brother. We just picked up our boy Gabe here, just on our way to the next destination. So why don't you say hi, Gabe?
Good morning, hello. Yeah, my name is Gabriel.
It's early, man. I just keep rolling, it's vlogging, dude.
I reached out to you probably a year and a half ago now. You offered me a job. Then True North Pressure Washing was born. That was on the mainland. We worked at that together for like 10 months or so. I have the base skill sets to be able to operate a business on my own. I have the equipment, I have a van. I made investments into being able to actually do it on my own. So yeah, it's a good question. Why am I giving up on that to come to the island to potentially make less or more money? Why would I come to the island versus do it myself is just, I don't know if this is the video or I want to dive into that. Okay, so
I kind of want to know what that is now.
Well, it's like that I don't trust myself. I was capable, like I had a couple days where, yeah, I made over $2,000 in a day, and then I wouldn't work for a week and a half. I had proof that when I was living with Chris and working with Chris that I was objectively doing better. I wasn't able to hold myself accountable, and so being in a place where I can hold myself accountable, or I have somebody to hold me accountable, is in the long run worth so much more than the dollars I could have made on my own, because it, like, now I actually, yeah, you want to surround yourself with people with like-minded goals and who have done what you are trying to do, and your likelihood of success will be much higher.
Powerful stuff, man. All right, so just like any other day, we often work before we work, and what that looks like is by going to the gym. We got to get our sweat on. When do you hire somebody? You're wearing all these different hats in business, but at some point you're going to realize, like, how do I take off one of these hats and pass it off? Well, I believe that there is a framework called the 4L framework that every business has in terms of the points of constraints in their business. I've already done this, hence why it's unlocked the ability for me to now hire you. Because I have the liquidity in my business that is generating more than enough leads for me. I'm losing money if I don't fix the labor in the business. Yeah. The reason why I hired you is to actually get you into that leadership position, but you don't get that leadership position until you fix your own 4L framework inside the model.
Okay, so you want me to just go through this right now?
We'll take like 15 minutes to fill this up.
Fixing our point of constraint right now, which is going to be our lead issue, which means we got to go knock some doors. So right now, we're going to go out into the marketplace, go knock a whole bunch of doors, and land a whole bunch of deals. Once we land that, the next point of constraint is actually fulfilling it. That's where I get Gabe over here to go and do the labor force to be able to actually complete that. I, as the leader, have to now go and make sure that I manage that project, make sure the quality control is there, and then last, liquidity issue. We got to collect the money. So yeah, we're gonna go do that right now. Go knock some doors, and it's gonna be a rainy day, so we're gonna have a lot of fun out there, and we're gonna make it rain.
Yeah.
Dad jokes. We are here now. We just drove to our location, our destination of the street we were on yesterday, where we landed a project just right over there. But yeah, as you can see on my app here, it shows you all the different go backs that we have. We're going to just hit up all the go backs. We have 4 here, so we're going to quickly knock on those, and then we're going to continue to proceed. If we don't land a project, we're just going to continue to proceed with just knocking the doors ahead of us. So yeah, wish us luck, and hopefully we landed a project and within the first couple door knocks here. She's just going to quickly touch base with her husband. That's okay. We have a whole bunch of other go backs. We're just going to keep knocking. We have 3 more, so we're going to quickly knock on those ones. And then on the app, it also shows us who didn't answer the door. And then from there, we can just re-knock those because nobody answered.
No answer.
Yeah, that was amazing.
So we got our first one that he wants a price. We understand it's a numbers game. It's a matter of certain amount of leads equals a certain amount of closes. And I'm going to get on your roof. Little smiley face and a house emoji. So just sent them the initial text. So let's go grab a ladder and get up onto that roof. We worked out shoulders today. You got this. You feeling it?
It's lightweight compared to what we were doing.
Yeah. That's that one. That's that one. And then that one was the not interested. Don't answer. It's all good. Cool.
Thanks.
You're welcome, Brada. I just want to drop the pin, Brada. I'm just trying to put the pins
I
in.
don't think anybody answered until this one.
Okay, cool. So no answers.
Yeah.
We didn't get an answer on this one. Awesome, perfect. And we'll give you that media bonus as well so that we can save you guys some money there. It's just a way for us to be able to capture the media of some before and afters and just our journey of scrubbing and demossing in Nanaimo, just our journey of building a business. Look at that. Go backs are very useful. They say success is in the follow-up. If we didn't follow up with them, we wouldn't have landed that. We landed the project, the very first door that we knocked. Yes, we had to touch base with a couple of the other neighbors, but the go backs work, guys. And with this app, it allowed us to be able to find out exactly the same customer. Absolutely love the software. This project is not small. It is going to take us the entire day. There's quite a bit of moss up there and it's quite a bit of surface area. This is the rest of our day. I love it because it gives us the ability to have a full day where we can go to the gym, do a morning meeting, break down sales theory, break down business operational theory, and then go out there, bang projects. We're gonna not just sell it, we're gonna complete it and get paid the same day. And that's why I love home service businesses. I gotta get to this project. because we got to finish it today. Let's get it.
Nope. Gonna be scrubbing. Lots of scrubbing. Okay. Oh, we don't have leaf blower fuel. So that is a...
That's okay though, because we have tons of scrubbing to do.
Yeah.
So I'll get you scrubbing. I'm gonna go to Canadian Tire, pick up leaf blower gas. I gotta pick up some more scrubber heads. But I think you'll be good for a first little bit here.
Oh yeah.
I'll grab the...
Time is it? 1:15.
Okay, cool. So out of the 4 L's, where are we right now? Labor. Okay, cool. And then what did I do when I decided that I'm going to leave? My point of constraint is actually not labor. You're doing the labor. My point of constraint is we need gas, we need scrub heads. That's a leadership issue. I got to make sure that the inventory is here so that we can fulfill the work. Hey, how's it going? And I can link up at any of those if you're down. Okay. I just took a phone call from Elizabeth from TrueView Inspection from my BNI group, and she wants to link up. So we're going to finish up here, and then we're going to go quickly grab a lunch with her and discuss a little bit of business, discuss a little bit about BNI, and then we can head back to the project and not abandon Gabe. Let's get to it. Hello. So yeah, this is what we get. It's oiled infused gas, and this is good for our leaf blowers. Yeah, I usually get 2 at a time, and conveniently there's 2 left, so that's perfect. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so back where I was originally from, like White Rock location, Maple Ridge location, you'd get maybe like 2 or 3, maybe on a good day 6 available. We have a whole casing available. I'm gonna stock up today. I'm just gonna get a whole bunch. So let's go get a basket. And I think this is evident that there's just like not a lot of people in my market are doing this, because if they were, there'd be none available. So if anybody that's in Nanaimo watching this, that's trying to get into pressure washing, don't, because I want these. So how many is that? That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 16. Let's just make it a flat 20. 1, 2. We'll leave some more for other people that might need it that's not in our industry. But that's a frickin' haul right there. Let's go. Hey Gabe, I got good news and bad news. Good news, I just finished picking up a whole bunch of scrubbers and gas. Bad news is not even bad news. Remember how yesterday I said I have to link up with people from BNI once a week? Yeah. So I have to go meet up with someone right now. I'll place the order to go. How's it going? Good to see you.
You just don't want it all down.
Seriously. Paying respects by choosing my food. So cheers. I love the BNI thing. It is so good. Now we're heading over to Gabe, who's been working on the project. And I think this is like honestly such a great way to demonstrate the advantage of having an employee that I was able to scrub a roof while I'm out networking. And that wouldn't be able to exist if you didn't have an employee. Anyways, let's go check up on how Gabe's doing. They forgot forks and knives for him. So got good news and bad news.
Yeah.
Good news, you got food.
Yeah.
Bad news, they didn't pack a fork and knife.
Actually?
Yeah. I'm sure you can ask the homeowner.
Ooh, money.
Cool. Do you want to see what I got? A lot of scrubbers.
Yeah, I guess no one else is buying them, hey?
I just made that comment. We were over there. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
That just shows you how little competition there is out here.
Yeah.
Like no one buys these. It was fully stocked, not a single block taken.
Wow.
So I was like,
Yeah.
I'll take
Buy
these.
20?
I did buy 20.
Yeah.
Thing you want to hand off to me?
I'm just on that side.
All right, so that was our day. Just finished up with the property, and it was a pretty long day. We're pretty tired, we're pretty wet, and we're pretty hungry. Mr. Gabe, what was your takeaway from today?
Was thinking a lot about the 4L framework kind of throughout the day and seeing where it shows up. Yeah, it's interesting because you're wearing a lot of different hats right now. And because it's a framework, it's cool because now it's like a new,
tool?
Yeah, like reference.
That's exactly why we do this 4L framework, because it allowed us to be able to hire and then create healthy duplication. So I was able to literally multiply my efforts, which can only exist if you can create healthy systems, start evolving yourself into no longer working in your business, but rather on your business. All right, guys, that is all. Be great because nothing else pays. Peace. Also, please like, follow, subscribe, or whatever they say. Please.